What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Today we're doing a little bit of Final Fantasy. For those who might not know, patch 5.5 just came out, so we're gonna check that out. Gonna get started here in a minute. I'm gonna kind of go over the patch notes, kind of read over them, and just kind of see what we're in for. And I've got a list made of things I want to check out, and we'll go see a lot of the new stuff. Hi, Sylvie. Sylvie's trying to get on the camera. She wants attention. Go lay down, girl. Come on. Go lay down. Okay, so let's get started here. I do have the patch notes handy. So a quick overview. Sylvie. Come on, girl. So a quick overview. Come here. Over there. Let's see here. So what do we got? We've got the new MSQ, so we're gonna check that out definitely. I found out that that's actually just below me, so that'll be handy. We got a few new quests for the MSQ. We got some new Yorha content, which would be awesome to check out. Let's see, more Yorha quests. We got a couple Sorrow quests, so we'll check that out. And this is the new mount quest for getting all the Gwibber mounts. Don't have those, so we won't be looking at that. New custom deliveries, we can check that out. Okay, adjustments to Summoner Quest, New Game Plus. Adjustments to treasure hunts, nice. New furniture. New furniture. Oh, is that new furniture? New craftable items to the workshop for submersibles, that's what I meant. We got some new furniture here. That looks pretty sweet. Little wine rack kind of thing, is that what that is? We've got some new furnishings here. New orchestrion rolls. New aquarium fish, nice. I like that thing. We got some new seeds, some new cards added, card changes to the card system to where you can have multiple 4 or higher, along with a 5-star. So that's pretty good change. We'll check that out. Let's see. Display of opponents' names can now be set to initials. Oh, that's nice. I like setting opponents to initials generally. New prizes for Chloe's certificates. Fox Hollows has changed. New hairstyles. Anything that affects us specifically? Nope. Okay. Oh, the targeting ring has changed. That's nice. That'll be handy. We got a new dungeon, Paglathon. A new trial. And the extreme version. It looks like Whirl Eater is the new Unreal. What else we got? Drop rates, weekly restrictions are dropped. New Alliance raid dungeon, cool. Rewards. Notoriety added to the Southern Front, which makes it easier to get into the duels if you haven't been in one. So that's pretty new feasts, new items added. Luxury traders. This is one I really want to check out. I've been looking at the luxury traders and kind of seeing this stuff coming out, and it's got some really expensive items. I can't even afford either of them, much less the more expensive one. But we'll go look at those real quick and check those out and set a goal to get those eventually. I'm almost there to one of them. Okay. New custom deliveries. Fish or dolphins and seagulls appear while ocean fishing. Feats have been added to the Ishgard Restoration. I think this replaces the fates. I guess, is that pronounced fate? Fate. And fate tokens can be exchanged for this mount. and possibly some other items. Okay, new mount. That looks pretty sick. New charcoal bombarding. New minions for the fishing. And then we get into the system stuff. So, I do have a quick checklist here. But I don't think we're going to go over that too much. Here's a list of the new minions and mounts. So if you're curious about that, check out Magzo2 on the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit. Some of the ones that really interest me are the seasonal only event items that are now back. Where is it down here? The Rainmaker, available from the Aesthetic Saleswoman. So I definitely got to go get that. And then here are the items for the vendors. I don't think we'll actually have to go check those out because they're actually here. This one's for 25 million gil, which I almost have, but not quite. This one's for sale in Yulmore. It's a golden Ronkin type mount. And then we got the 50,000, which I'm nowhere near. I'm almost halfway. For the Gilded Mikoshi, which is the little Mikoshi mount with the guys carrying you around. Not the best picture in the world, but it works. Anything else we can pick up? Triple Triad card for purchase. A lot of pre-unlock stuff. 400 Gatherer scripts. I think I have those already. So this is a Make It Rain for this year, which I believe is what this is involved in. This one right here, the Senorita Sabatender. I don't think we can get that yet. I think it's for the Make It Rain stuff, so we'll have to check that out when it comes out. But yeah, where can we start here, honestly? We can go, how much triple, let's go into the game, see how much triple triad, or how much, we got plenty of Manderville Gold Saucer points, so, in case you're wondering, the mount vendor for the expensive 50 mil guy is right down here, luxury trader. If only I had the 50 mil. I've got 24. I got 24 million, so I'm almost to the 25, but not quite. So I think we were going to use this list, and we're going to knock out what we can. Looks like we may want to start. I don't think Make It Rain is active, but we'll start with this. We'll start with this card here. We'll go ahead and head on over. Go ahead and head on over the Gold Saucer. I've been saving up my points for something, right? I didn't really have a plan in mind. I was just saving up to the next mount level, but if there's stuff I can buy right now, I'm just going to grab it. I do have, I did make a quick list. I do have my daily checklist and weekly checklist here. And I did make a quick list here for all the stuff I want to go through. Luxury traders we've looked at, so I'm going to take that off the list because I do not have the money for either one right now. So there's no point in going into that. Let's check over here. We're going to go ahead and do our mini cact pot for the day. Might as well, or why not? I still need the achievements. Oh, that's another change that they made. So I still need... Oh, everything looks different. See, everything's wider. So I still need the... I still need 300,000 from this, and you get a title Razor of Mountains. Part of these changes, part of a quality of life change they made with this patch, you're able to claim these items straight out of the menu right here with this button, which currently says incomplete. And it will put it in your inventory as opposed to having to go chase Jonathan down over in Gridania. I never go to Gridania, so that's nice for me. But yeah, the other thing I think they probably should have added with this is a like a tab here for unclaimed achievements that would allow you to go in there and say, oh, what have I completed that I haven't claimed? And they did add filters here for different things. So if you want to look only at mount rewards, or only at minion rewards, or only at gear rewards, that kind of thing. So I want to look at items with rewards that have been completed. And it looks like I've claimed... Looks like I've claimed everything from Jonathan that I can claim. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about that. I think I've claimed most everything I can claim from Jonathan at this point, so... Let's see what we got here. Oof. This one's ugly, so I'm going to aim for the 987, which I got. Nice. I typically try to aim for the 3-2-1 combo. But if I can't, I'll definitely aim for the 987. Hopefully that's a 2. It is not. That sucks. We'll go here, here. We're gonna have to go down the middle and hope for the best. That was not great. Okay, so where were we? Is it this saleswoman? Does she have the... She has to make it rain. That's it right there. We didn't get this from a previous event, but now it's available, so I'm going to pick that up. Boom. New hairstyle. So I'm going to go over to my list, and I'm going to keep a short... So I still have my completionist app here that I use. Whoa, that's big. Yikes, that's big. I still have this completionist app here that I use to track everything, but it isn't updated to this yet, so for now I'm going to make a quick list here. Rainmaker hair. We're just going to keep a quick list here until the new one is released, and then we'll what's the word I'm looking for? We'll translate it over. Nothing here. Prize exchange 2. Could have swore there were going to be some new items here, but I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Oh, no. That one's been there. Oh, is there a music roll? Maybe not. No, I know what I'm looking for now. Okay, there wasn't anything over here other than the hair. What I'm looking for is the triple triad. I believe there was a new card available. As long as I completed the quest. But I'm not sure what quest that is. Where are we at here? Requires quest to unlock. Valens Bonvero. Okay, so I don't think we can actually unlock that quite yet. Foreigner Gatherer scripts for freedom. I can do that. Yeah, I don't see Bonvero over here. But we will go, I need to go over to Foundation anyway, so that I can do the new, weekly turn-in thing, whatever they're called. My brain is not working right now. Let's get over there. Where's my checklist? Custom Deliveries. We need to unlock the new Custom Deliveries. I think it'll be in the firmament, but we will see. Oh, yeah, look, Firmament's celebration time now. We completed building it, and everybody's just ready to celebrate. Looks like Blacksmith was our number 1. I think I looked at that last time I was on stream. Look at that. We built this. And there's the piano we played. We did this. Awesome. Wow, they're really celebrating. They got balloons everywhere. Pretty sweet. Well, if it ain't Sarah, you couldn't have come at a better time, my friend. As you can see, we're having ourselves a bit of fun at the moment. To celebrate the completion of works, the residents and artisans decided to get together and host a festival. The Skyrise Celebration, it's called, and it's got something for everyone. If you're not otherwise occupied, I'd recommend you enjoy taking part in some fates. They're held regularly and offer some fine rewards. During the celebration, various diverting games such as fates are held at regular intervals in next section. Information on when the next one will be taking place will be viewed in the firmament. A hand or land, obviously. Okay. So, what are we looking at? Our next fate commences in 1 day and 3 hours and 44 minutes. So let's check over here. I don't have a lot of scripts at all. So there should be is a script guy, the fate guy too? Oh, it is. So what do we got here? We got an entire coffer. Antelope stag, that's the mount we saw. Oh, the balloons for housing. Some dye. Some gathers and craftsman stuff. So my primary focus is going to be the mount, obviously. I wouldn't mind getting the housing items just to have, but they're not a priority, not like the mount is. Clothing would be nice too, but obviously not a priority, like I said. So if I change to this, do you have a quest for me? Aha, here we go. You can count on it. Frankel has decided to see 2 familiar faces in quick succession. Anything but familiar. I could hail our mutual friend. He hurried off in the direction of Sir Vandro's Grace. It seemed as though he did not wish to be seen, but if you're curious, maybe you'd like to seek him out. I think you can count on it as a quest. We'll go ahead and tag it here. I think it's the next quest for the weekly turn-in thing. I still need to get back here and finish my tools. This thing is so beautiful. Look at that. I gotta get the rest of them finished. I don't know where I'm headed. Okay, I'm headed the right direction. But I forgot I got these Aethernet shards, so I can go to the Western Risensong Quarter and get there quicker. What do we got here? Suspiciously familiar man. I think this is definitely the quest we're looking for. Put this up there while we watch this cutscene. There we go. Get that off my desk. Hey, buddy. Sarah, what in Fury's name are you doing here? Not that it's for me, a person you most surely do not know, to say where you should or shouldn't be. Nay, I was merely expressing my surprise at being in the presence of a great hero. Are you feeling well, Lord Charlemagne? That's definitely Lord Charlemagne, and that's definitely the Custom Deliveries guy. And there I thought I had disguised myself meticulously. I suppose I ought to explain. You can try, buddy. You see, I had learned that Sir Vandro's Grace is presently recruiting aides and came here to present myself for consideration. How kind of you. As an aide, I would provide support to the chirurgeons and nurses, such as managing supplies and seeing to the patient's everyday needs. While such staff are not fully fledged employees, they are afforded the chance to learn the healer's craft while earning a living wage. Not that I require such things, mind you. So, I recently had on occasion to speak with a knight of my house, you see, one who was maimed in the line of duty, and I was made keenly aware that I was not doing enough to provide for those who had given me leal service. By working here, I hope to redress my negligence in some small way. But that is not the whole of it, if truth be told. 'Tis also my hope that my service would set an example for my fellow nobles, many of whom struggle to accept that all Ishgardians are equal in the Fury's eyes. They cling to the old ways and look down upon the common folk. Yet now that I stand here, I find my courage has deserted me. The prospect of undergoing scrutiny is proving to be somewhat daunting, and I can't bring myself to step through the infirmary doors. Forgive me, Sarah, but would you not put in a good word on my behalf to the chief nurse within? Marliette is her name, and she has charge over recruitment. Sure. Why not? If you can help out, surely she'll accept your aid. Greetings and welcome, Sir Vandro, to Sir Vandro's Grace. If I may say so, you appear to be as hale and whole as they come. I assume you are here to visit a patient? Not quite. We're here to sell you on the creepy guy outside that's hiding behind the light pole. Oh, you wish to recommend someone as an aide? Coming from a renowned hero, it must be a fine candidate indeed. Here he comes. Ahem, begging your pardons, but I'm given to understand that the infirmary is presently recruiting aides. Why, Lord Charlemagne, to what do we owe the honor of your visit? If you wish to make another kind donation, our staff upstairs will be glad to attend you. What? Can every man and his chocobo see through my disguise? Never mind. Now, while I'm always pleased to donate, that is not my primary purpose today. I wish to be considered for an aide position. An aide position? Are you certain of this, my lord? I am, and in this capacity I bid you think me not as the Count de Durandare, but simply as another Iscardian. Well, if that is your wish. I should mention that there is another applicant, an orphan girl by the name of Meili. I believe you are acquainted with her, Sarah. She is the one who fell from the vault and was saved by a white dragon. Truth be told, she is too young for the work, but seeing her enthusiasm, I am minded to give her a chance. If it isn't too much trouble, my lord, Charlemagne, may I ask you to fetch her from Rollenberry Field? I would speak with the two of you together. Of course, I shall go at once. You know the girl, yes? If you aren't otherwise occupied, perhaps you can come along and introduce us. Yeah, sure, why not? Seeing that you like to hide behind lampposts and stuff, instead of actually walking up and talk to people, maybe you need my help, buddy. Okay, so where is Meili? Meili is down here by the new nest. I'm so glad they added these Aethernet shards in, because this place was a pain to get around before. Although, again, you didn't really need to get around it a whole lot unless you were doing the fates, because they spawn in certain areas or whatever. Ooh, a little chocobo chick running around. Meili. Oh, it's you. Who's the old man, your friend? This is Meili? Good gods, that she should be so young. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Charlemagne, and I have been instructed to bring you to Sir Vandro's Grace. Lord Lady Morilette wishes to have words with the two of us regarding the aide position. Really? Oh, perhaps she'll let me work at the infirmary after all. And you want to work there too, do you? Come on, let's hurry. Sounds good, let's hurry. Go back to my back to Western Risen song. Oh, while we're here, we can check out this script trader. I believe it was Gatherers that had a new orchestron roll. Major General Cushion. Oh, is that the shark cushion? Oh, nice. Let's see here. Was it yellow? I think it was yellow. What was that thing called? 400 yellow Gatherer scripts. Freedom. So if it's yellow, where do we get it from? I do not know. I wouldn't imagine they'd put it back here. Oh, they did. Well, okay. Well, we got freedom. Nice. Freedom. Orchestra on a roll. Good enough. Nice. We got freedom unlocked. Okay, where were we going? So we can not worry. These are all unlocked quests. I'm not worried about it. That's done. These I can grind later. That's not available yet. These are merchandise. I bought the Rainmaker. So honestly, right now, I think I'm done. Did I see what I thought I saw? Where is the parasol? Fat cat parasol? What? What the heck? We gotta get that, obviously. I've got the fat cat mount, so we gotta get the parasol. Gotta build up my parasol collection. I got a few of them. I like the wings primarily. They look better on my gunbreaker. Nice, match the outfit. I don't know where I'm going. I'm supposed to be going downstairs. Let's take the parasol off. Melee, what you doing? Let's get the mouse out of the way. I'm here. Morliet, you wanted to speak with me about working here? That's correct, little one. My thanks for fetching her, Charlemagne. Now then, I requested your presence for no other reason than to ask you a question. Why do you wish to work here? Well, ever since Sarah and Vidofnir helped me, I wanted to be someone who can help others. Inspiring. It don't matter who they are or where they're from. I want to help everyone. We did that. That's a wonderful desire. But know that to work at the infirmary is to be responsible for no less than the lives of others. There will be trying times, but come what may, you cannot forsake your duty. For instance, there may be patients who judge you, not less, but more harshly on account of your being a child. But you cannot allow yourself to be discouraged. At a bare minimum, you will be expected to know your letters and numbers, for lives could well depend on it. Do you think you will be equal to the task? Well, they teach us letters and numbers at the orphanage, but I'm not much good at it. And you, Charlemagne, I feel obliged to point out that many of our patients are commoners who once served nobles as soldiers. When they discover your identity, there are those who may assume the worst of you. That you are, for instance, and forgive me for my bluntness, an eccentric nobleman indulging a whim. They may not speak their minds, but their conduct towards you will be more than telling. In the face of such disdain, do you think you will be able to perform your duties? I offer my services in the full awareness that some may not take kindly to my presence. Regardless of how I am treated, I am determined to perform my duties to the best of my ability. Be that as it may, I confess I do not always know how best to relate to the common folk, and I fear it may cause me to struggle to win the patient's trust. You've won over foreign merchants, you can win over your own people. Surely. Rest assured, none of this deters me from my course. If there is one thing I have learned, it is that anyone can learn so long as they are willing. And for a blessing, I am the presence of an ideal teacher. If you would be so kind as to teach me about your world, child, I would be glad to tutor you in letters and numbers. As individuals, we may have shortcomings, but together we can overcome them to better serve the needs of those in our care. I'm willing to learn too, Morliet. So please give us a chance. Very well. I believe I have heard enough. On behalf of all of us at Sir Vandro's Grace, I welcome the two of you to our crew. Though I have spoken some stern words, know that I will always be there to help you on your way. I added a word. Now, without further ado, I shall assign you your first task. Our stores of daily necessities are dwindling, and I'd like you to replenish them. As we have no regular supplier at this time, you may procure the items from wherever you deem fit. We shall set about it at once. The first step shall be to seek out sources for that which we require. You're looking at me. Yet, why procure from just anyone? We already have an eminently capable artisan among us. Sarah, your skills are known far and wide. We would be most assured were you to consent to being our supplier. Wonderful. With you providing them, we can look forward to necessities of the highest quality. On that subject, are you perchance familiar with the House of Splendors? The consortium contributes to welfare projects in our nation and operates a stall just outside the infirmary. Should you require materials for your work, you would do well to seek them out. What food do I want? Baked onion soup, stuffed cabbage rolls. I don't really care. Custom Deliveries unlocked. Charlemagne doing there. Dude. The guy's got a long name. And confusing. Satisfaction guaranteed. Charlemagne. Achievement. Satisfaction guaranteed. Charlemagne. Just so we can go back and check those off later, because I would hate to not be able to. Hey Charlemagne, what kind of deliveries can I make to you today? Yep. I know how this works. I gotta go spin my my scripts. Actually, I can go gather these. Probably go gather these. That way I can get, because my gathering log, they added some new items that I don't have check marks on. So I gotta get them. I gotta get check marks. So, patient necessity materials. Disciples of land. Where can we get those? The answering quarter. Outside of Idleshire. For mining, at least. So, we'll go to mining. And we'll quick teleport over to Idleshire. And go do that. I'm trying to remember. You get 6 turn-ins, but I can't remember if you level up with 3 or something like that, maybe. While I'm here, is it just me or does everything seem clearer? I think this is the 4K, all the icons seem super clear and sharp. I think this might be the 4K graphics. I turned that on before stream. I didn't know what exactly it applied to, but it looks like it definitely applies to the map. My journal burnt out? I think my journal's burnt out. Yep. So we will hand over the journal. Can we get a new one? Thanks, Chloe. Hotbar display 7. I broke my macro because I talked to her without letting it finish, but that's fine. Okay, what do we got here? Let's go outside. And then we got to get the new harvesting items. I want to look at my mount menu real quick because I don't like that super open roulette thing. I want to do favorites only. Add to favorites. Add to favorites. Add to favorites. Add to favorites. We can go with that for now. There we go. Now it's just favorite roulette. Okay, so we were looking at right in this area, I think. Was it right in this area? Is it this? 75. It's got to be these, right? Yep, patient necessity materials. Intuition bonus. So I want to do a... I can't remember the order. I think it's a... With 800 GP, I think it's a scrutiny... Scour? Scrutiny? No, wait. Oh, no, wait. Improves your next... Okay, so I think it's scrutiny... Is it scrutiny brazen? Scrutiny brazen? I think it's brazen. Scrutiny... Brazen. Let's add another gathering attempt. We'll do... Ooh, we didn't get there, did we? We may need to... we may need to risk it. I'm just going to pop that again and hope we don't... Oh, we did. Nice. So we got 2 out of that. So then I can collect. I found that minor 7. Okay. Is that a new one? Ooh. The Splendid Pickaxe. I think that's a new one. Yeah, it is. It is. I found achievement. Achievement. I found that minor 7. We will claim that. Might as well. How do I claim? Ah, just like that. Sweet. We can go take that and put that in our safe little storage for later. Okay, so let's... We should have some... We got 2 of those. We should have some of the cordials. I want to just take 1. Pop it. Okay, so we don't have as much as we had. I need 800 to do the full thing. Was it 800 to do the full thing? I just want to look. So what did we do? We did 200 free, 200 free, free, collect. I think, was it only 400? Let's just try it and see what happens. 200 free. Ooh, nice. 200 free. Okay. Shoot. I get 2 out of that too. Awesome. So where's the nearest node? Because that's most likely going to be our next one. Grade 75. Perfect. Where are we at here? There we are. So how long before we can pop another one of those guys? I can put my clan mark logs in here because I don't need them. We got 2 minutes to pop another one. We'll probably recharge enough by then. I'm going to put this over here because that's going to sell. This is going to go into storage. Put that there for now. The primary... let's see. The primary reason I've got so much junk in my inventory is I was working on completing the logs. So as you can see, carpenter is complete. When I go over to smithing, I've gotten a good ways into it, but I'm right here at 26. So I don't have some of the items completed, but I've been working on it. So maybe we'll get there. Are we at 400? We're at 400. So let's do this. Ooh, gathering attempts and our integrity is increased. That makes it so much easier. Execute. Boom. Execute. Nice. Collect. Hopefully they'll let me turn in 6 of these. If not, it's no loss. We'll just collect the last one. It's another tick in the achievement for collectible harvesting, so let us see if we can go turn these in now. I do need to spend... Oh, no, I don't, because that was my crafters. But I do need to spend my crafters before we go hit up the next custom delivery guy. But he's the dragon that's over there by the thing, so should be fine. Should be fine. Right. What do we got here? There we go. Oh, wrong person. Charlemagne, I've got stuff for you, buddy. I've got 6 turn-ins, but I don't know if this is going to work. Yep. I hate that it tells you every single time, because I have done this before. I've been here before. Yeah, that's high quality stuff, buddy. It's maxed out quality. Oh yeah, I think we're going to run into a problem. Yep. So he's going to level up. He's fixed a level up on us, and we're going to have to go back and harvest something else to finish it off. But that's fine. We'll get the cute little story here. Is it true? We have enough daily necessities now. That we do, and we owe it to our industrious friend. Yep, that's me. Wonderful. Now our patients have everything they need. Thank you so much, Sarah. So much indeed. I must confess I was surprised to see how much is needed simply to provide our patients with a basic level of comfort. All these things need replacing too, so we'll need to keep making more, just like we do at the orphanage. Truly? You make everything you need by yourselves? Well, sure. Most things anyway. I mean, who else is going to do it for us? Same with the cleaning. We do that ourselves too. Oh, I know. Next time I'll teach you how to clean. Dusting and mopping and all that. We have to do these things regularly. After all, cleanliness is next to healthiness. I should be grateful for your tutelage, child. What's our next delivery item we need? Such devotion to her duty. Okay, there we go. We got our reward. We got Charlemagne up to the next level. He now considers us an AIDS able associate. Still got more work to do, though. Allow me to thank you for replenishing the daily necessities. It shall keep us good for a while. And with Charlemagne tutoring Melee while managing our stores, Hey, Serenity. My fellow nurses and I find our burden greatly lightened, all of which is to say that you're doing well. Well, thank you. That being the case, I have in mind to task you with replenishing and managing our medical supplies as well. Do you think you'll be up to the task? Of course we will. Yes, Morliette, just leave it to us. You heard that, Charlemagne. We're in charge of medical supplies now. 'Tis testament to your dedication. Let us keep up our fine form. Sarah, there is none we trust more to provide what we need. May we rely upon you once more. Always. Everybody relies on me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Charlemagne 2. So we got second rank now. Make a note of that for later. Okay. Well, I can go back in there, but I can also check it on my timers. Custom Deliveries, Charlemagne. He needs medical supply materials now. So where can we get those? Sea of Clouds. Ooh, gross. Oh, they're both so far away. We'll go to Zundo, and we'll continue to do mining. Why not? I don't know what I'm gonna do with these other ones that I harvested that I don't need, but you know, got ahead of the game. Ah, my T-Rex. So we need to go up. Was it up here-ish? What do we need? We need mining. We need medical supplies. Yeah, up here. Okay. So I don't think I can do anything with these, so I'm just going to discard them. No sense holding on to them, and I can easily craft them again, or harvest them again. It is nice to get a little bit of material, though. What do we got up here? Right up there. Okay. Flying T-Rex. Never seen that one before. What do we got down here? Here we go. So we're going to do like we did last time. We've got our 400 points, so we're going to do a scrutiny, a brazen. We're going to do scrutiny, and then we're going to follow that up with another brazen. Hope it closes. It did close. So now, they're easy to get here, so I'm not, last time I burnt 300 on solid reason, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to collect what's here. I've got high enough stats not to worry about it. And actually, no. That was a mistake. I should have done that because then I could have finished with that one node and been done. But oh well. Medical supply materials. Let's go back into it with a scrutiny. Brazen. Scrutiny. Brazen. That one's almost for sure going to close. Perfect. Collect. Collect. Sweet. Okay, so we got our mining done. I don't need this extra one that I mined, but I mined it for the achievement point. Go back to foundation, and we'll turn these in, and then we'll head on to the dragon and do his weekly collectible turn-in stuff too. But we actually did complete this custom delivery, so that's unlocked now. We don't have to worry about it. But we will want to come back on our weekly checklist and do that. We'll do him in L2 as well. L2 is the dragon guy. So we'll go talk to him now. I think we do have to spend our tokens on something. He's at the Matic. The Matic. Where is he at? You're over here, dragon guy. I know you are. There you are. L2. What do you want? Custom gathering tool components. There's actually a bonus on gathering. So I might want to just get all 6 of my gathering ones from him. Queen's Gardens. We can go do that. That's mining, right? Yep. Oh. Can't teleport while I'm talking to him. So we go back into our timers. We go to Custom Deliveries. We go to L2. Printing paraphernalia. Queen's Gardens. Teleport. And then we can grab our pickaxe and get 6 of those, turn those in. And I don't think we have to burn any tokens this week because of that. I'm kind of just stockpiling them and burning them when I have to. I don't really have anything specific to spend them on, but I do know I'll need some of them for the better tools later on. I've got the Dragon Stung pickaxe, but I don't have like the final pickaxe, so I gotta get all that stuff done. I've only got the saw done, so. And there's another quest over here. 80. That's way too far away. Where's the near? That's not what I need. I need the nearest one. I think it might be a 75. There we go. There they are on the map up there. What we got down here? That's exactly what I'm looking for. I've got my 400 GP, so I can do my little trick. Scrutiny, Brazen Prospector. Scrutiny, Brazen Prospector. Collect. Collect. Nice and easy. I'm going to have to pop a potion because I don't have enough GP left. So we'll remove one of those and we will pop that. Medical supply materials. Did I not? I didn't go turn those in. Oh well. No wonder my gathering stuff is low because I didn't go turn in the ones I need. Anyway, wait till we hit 400 here. Because that's what I need for the 2 pops of the scrutiny. There we go, 400. So that way I can pop scrutiny twice in a row. Scrutiny once. Scrutiny twice. Oh, we got 3 out of this one. Nice. We may not need GP for the next one. I'll have to test that. I'm not sure. But given that we only need 1 out of the next one because we got 3 here and 2 in the other one, we only need 6 total. We might be able to avoid needing to spend the GP, so we'll check that out. Not quite sure, but we will see. Okay, printing paraphernalia. Can we get it without the scrutiny? Brazen Prospector. Brazen Prospector. Brazen Prospector. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? We probably should have used the Meticulous Prospector, because that gives us a chance not to consume. Yep. Okay, well that didn't work. Worth a shot. Never know till you try. I'm used to having GP, and I've never tested it without GP, so... if we can get... what's this node? Does it have any stats? No special stats. When's the next time I can use GP? 2 minutes cooldown? Oof. I guess we're going to sit here and wait. Unfortunately, I'm going to pop open a... Actually, I've got a drink over here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Nice and easy. Where are we at? 200? I don't know if I can get it with 200. I know that lets me do 1 of the scrutinies, but I'm not sure if that's enough. Oof. I don't want to test it because... Well, actually, I can test it. I can remove one of these from my saddlebag, and I'll test it, and if it doesn't work, I can pop that. It's worth a test. Why not? Scrutiny. Brazen Prospector. Okay, that takes 1. Now I'm going to burn the rest with this and hope we don't consume all of the charges. Come on, don't consume. It consumed. Nice. Bad idea. So don't do what I did. We'll find the next gathering point and then we'll just burn GP. Because I've got a GP potion, so that should be fine. Worth it for the test, I guess. Not ready. We got like 20 seconds left on this GP potion. It's quicker than if we had just waited anyway, so it doesn't hurt us. Is our wait over? Wait's over. Cool. Let's do this. Printing paraphernalia. Scrutiny. Brazen. Scrutiny. Brazen. Not all the way. Let's pop that one. We'll collect. And we got 1, which takes us to 6, which is all we really need. And we will go back to Foundation and turn these in. That will actually mark off our custom deliveries for the week. Done and done. Nice and easy. Why is this column... 5.91. I hate that that column's bigger than the others. That was annoying. I have a little bit of OCD, so... What do we got here? I need to go over to... I'm going to go up here first and turn these in to him. And then he'll be closed off for the week. And then we'll see the vendor that I can spin these things at is actually over by the L tool, so, or L2. So, boom. Delivery accepted. Oh, so the first one's 3. And the second one's 6. Okay, so we're always going to be off. That's kind of weird, but okay. And he don't have anything special to say this time because it's only halfway through. He's just basically going to say, hey, we're done for the week. Cool. Let's go visit L2. And look at our... what we got in our... Yeah, our gather scripts are way too full. We can maybe turn in 1 or 2, but we're going to have to spend some of it soon. And I'm getting bonus from this, so... Eventually we're going to fill up. We just filled up. So the vendor is right down here, so I'm going to pop down here and blow these little tokens on... maybe some materia. We've got... This is all my materia for my crafting and gathering. I store all of it. I don't give away any of it. So we got crafter scripts we can spend, right? Let's look at the white first. Oh, I can't see my... what do we got in here? We've got level 8 stuff. So I'm going to take a look at my level 8 and see what I need, maybe. 8. So we got 14 of the control 13s. CP is definitely where we need to spend, so I'm going to spend it on CP. Where's my CP? Which one's CP? This one's CP. I'm just going to spend all 1,000, dump it on CP. Okay, we're going to pop that over there. What do we got here? Crafting, I guess I got to look at that, don't I? Yellow crafting. I've got 6 and 7s. What do we need? We got 7s. We've got tons of those. We could use some more CPs. So it looks like CP is going to be our one to go to. So where's our 7 CP? This one. We'll just buy as much as we can. Close out of that. Now let's check. We need GP on the gathering, so that makes sense, obviously. So we'll just spend whatever we can on GP. What do we got here? GP. Got 2 of those. How many can we get of these? GP. 7 of those. We'll just drop those in there. And now we have successfully cleared out our scripts for a while again. So yeah. Now we should be able to turn the rest of these in. I don't know how close I am to the next achievement with him. I think I just got it recently, so maybe I'm not too close, but it'd be nice to get another achievement, right? Accept my gifts. I don't have any more quests for you for the day, for the week. Okay, thanks. So we did go back up quite a bit on the gatherers, which is nice. We'll spin those again later. So that is that done, right? Let's look at our checklist. What do we got here? We've got gathering log, fates. Fates are a day, 2 hours and 59 minutes. So that's 1 day and 3 hours. So that's tomorrow at 10 p.m. my time. So I should be able to get into those. 10 p.m. Wednesday. Gathering log. My OCD is going to make me do this right now, so we're just going to suffer along with it together. I did get some of it done because of that collectible stuff, but there is one here that I need to get. And where is that? Fringes. Oh, that's not too bad. Just north of the Peering Stones. So I'm going to go do this to satisfy my OCD. Okay. We should have... These aren't them, are they? Oh, they might be. Yeah, I know, Serenity. My OCD is horrible. And even though I don't need these items, I'm literally going to come out here. See this little bag? It means I haven't collected it yet. I'm going to click this. I'm going to go ahead and collect it. Oh, nope. I got to use something at least. There we go. I got some collectability. I'm going to collect it. And I'm going to close out of this. And I'm going to delete it. Because I don't need it. But now, oops, wrong log. When I go here, there's a check mark. Check mark. Check mark good. Now I don't have to worry about no check marks. Now I have all check marks. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to look through the rest of these and see. I know they added some more stuff. They always add more stuff. Kobayashi Maru is out there. So we're going to go do this one. Which is actually still mining. The adventures my OCD takes me on. Okay. We're going to head that way. Once we get that one done, then we got gathering to worry about, logging and harvesting. Not gathering, botany to worry about. There should be high tea ingredients. Is that what we're going to get now? It is, so that might complete that one. Are they carry over? They carry over. What? Oh. So we're missing art supply materials. I think it's the only one we don't have. Let's go down in the water here. See if this little nightmare horse can swim. What do we got here? High tea ingredients. Brazen. I'm just going to collect it. Cool. Return. Get out of that. Delete you. We got our check mark. Good to go. So that actually completed this high tea ingredients as well, because we harvested it. So the only one we have left is art supply materials. These are actually the all the new harvesting stuff for the custom deliveries. So there's no surprise that there's new stuff, but when there's new stuff, I gotta complete the log. I'm surprised. Wait a minute. So I found that minor achievement, but I didn't get that. I found that the other one. Wait a minute. That can't be right. So completed achievements. Okay, so I should have gotten botanist too. They added a new botanist, right? Unfinished. I found that botanist. Achievement! Simple as that. Apparently all I had to do was go look at the menu. Okay. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, it's complete now. I will take my reward, thank you very much. And I will store it in here with my pickaxe. Can I see what that looks like? Oh, look at that. That's sweet. It's like a nice little golden axe. And a golden pickaxe. Those are pretty sweet. So I did get this achievement. For the botanist. It's kind of weird. Oh, we can work together and log off because we'll be done here in a second. What do I want? I want my botanist, and I want... Is that the botany one? Right here? No. That's 60. What's the highest in this area? There they are. Is it 80? Level 80? I wouldn't think so. Oh yeah, it is. It is level 80. It's nice logging in and already having an achievement complete. Art supply materials. Boom. Collect. Done. Done and done. Now I have my check marks. All my check marks. All the check marks. Okay. So that's done. Got the MSQ. I did my mini cactpot. I already did my retainer ventures. I could go get my treasure map. And I'm not going to do the adventure squadron, so I'm going to mark that off. Treasure map. We're going to go to Fort Job. I think there's new crafter gear. Ugh. New tier crafter gear. Swap back over to miner. I found this is the easiest one to get the maps on, so I keep coming back here. It's like right next to the teleport. Fairly chill area. I usually get it with my first couple nodes, but I probably won't today because I'm streaming. Oh, there it is. Second node. Not bad. Got my map for the day. Let's go back to... What were we doing? Got my map. I'm going to do the MSQ. What am I looking at here? I already closed the list. Did I? I did, I guess. Okay. No big deal. So we can go back to do the MSQ. I believe it starts in Mordona. Get some more of the story. Set us up for the next expansion. Okay, let's log into our gunbreaker. Before I do anything, I want to drop off some of this garbage in my vendors. See? Look how close I am. 24 million. I only need 1 more million. I can buy the, not the mount here, but the mount in Yulmore. Mount here is 50 million, so, oof. Gonna be a minute for that one. But I do have a few 100,000 stuff here and there. You done working, buddy? I want you to sell these. Oh, nice. 70019. How much are these worth? I got the high quality version too. Ah, not that great. How much are these worth? Oof. Not that great either. Okay. Thanks, buddy. What did you bring back from your venture for me? A belt. Great. Just what I wanted, a belt. Complete. And I want to see... You guys are just bringing me back gear, and that's not what I want. Okay, thanks. Not what I asked for. What do we got here? We got anything that's... Nope, it's all market prohibited, so it's all going to go break down. Where are we at? Decent. I'm going to break this stuff down. Complete the challenge log for the week. Gives us a little bit of gil. Plus, it helps us out on the achievement for breaking down a certain number of things. Wonder where we're at on that. Items. Decent. Ooh, nice. We're getting there. We're getting there pretty quick. 800 more, less than 800 more items to go. I'll take that. Oh, and then there's another one after that. Ha! Not gonna get that one anytime soon, but that's okay. We'll get the title with the next one, so. The disassembler. Let's see. You guys need to sell some of this stuff. Get it off my list. 199, 974, and what is this worth? 299. Okay. It is MSQ time. We're going hardcore story mode now. Wait, I thought when I was here the MSQ was... Is it through the door? I think it's through this door. Rising stones a bit. There's Alice. Alice Olivier. What are you doing, Alice? Alice is waiting patiently for the return of a certain scions, not least of all you. Good news, Sarah. Thancred and Urianger have finished their tour of Garlemald and are on their way back here even as we speak. As we still haven't heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Sweet. Those towers are dangerous. Scary. Probably not good for us. Just guessing. There's Thancred. Ah, a welcoming party. You needn't have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you've been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Alice, Graha, and Sarah. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when we say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you also have heard, though, it hasn't all been tales of triumph. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed on our lap, like it always does. Anyway, it's good to have you back, though I can't help noticing that we're one Urianger short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try, repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to appraise Roban and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Then mayhap you would do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Lee said, worse in fact, devastation as far as the eye could see. Nerva and the Third, however, were notable by their absence. Might they have met their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandaniel? Perhaps. Or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital is plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. Sylvie, I can't read. I can't read, kitty cat, when you get in front of the screen. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Transform it into what? Nope, sorry. Transform it into what? That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Urianger, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of ether in mind. Magitech, in other words. Yet unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with nary a word exchange between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. Interesting. If Fandaniel could bind Bahamut to his will, might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Well, be sure to save some for Urianger, which reminds me I have a message from Alamigo. Raubon is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requested our presence. Then why not leave that to us? You must be weary from your mission. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter, as I promised Creel. We need not all attend. Very well. I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we have to speak with Urianger before the meeting. Kitty cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. I'm trying to read the story, and you are getting in the way and pushing all the buttons. What are you doing, girl? You just want some attention, huh? We're going to teleport over to Alamigo. The Alamigan Quarter, I should say. Hi. You just want attention? You just want to be in front of the camera? See? Say hi to the camera. Okay. You gonna go? Don't knock over my drink. Let's go over here. I kind of like this mount for my gunbreaker. Gunslinger. What game am I playing? For my gunbreaker, because it kind of pairs well, the dark and the light. I kind of like that. Oh, look how many people are here doing this quest. Oh my lord, look how many people are here. They are piled on top of the body. I cannot even see the quest guy. Oh, somebody bought the gilded mount. Look at you, buddy. Look at you and your gilded mount. That thing costs 50 million gil. 50 million. I have 24. Not there. Not able to spend that money yet. I might could afford the 25 mil soon, but we'll see. My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened I am to see you all hale and whole. As are we to see you safely return from your mission, Urianger. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Well, if it is Alphino and his merry band. That's Al something? Ehrenwald. Right. Can never remember that guy's name. Ehrenwald, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body is hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we Elezen are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, a day will come when even great aurochs such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Aye, 'twas not until my 20th summer that I found that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Moonbreda towered over me nonetheless. Erenvald brings out the best in Alphinaud, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's company. It is almost endearing. So what exactly brings you here? Oh, for Dola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Eh? What gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? If Fordola is going with him, that must mean... My apologies. As Erenvald rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Sure thing, buddy. Ooh. It's a meeting of all the leaders.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. It is no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Teleforoi's disposal.
Good to see you, Alban.
But since then we have seen no sign of this Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us.
They were tempered.
Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Oh, because you cured the tempering. Okay, cool.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Yep.
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
A dragon?
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
Oof. So Garlemald is tempering people now?
The tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion.
Oof.
This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
The nation was their icon?
Unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. and we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers.
What are they doing
Our
with the
scouts
beast
sighted
tribes?
black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania.
Are they using them as like... Are they using the Ixal, the different beast tribes to power like they would normally with primals, except they're funneling them into the towers?
The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
It kind of feels that way. Like they're using the towers somehow.
So the Empire is the common thread.
The Empire's using the towers somehow. Or somebody's using the Empire to power the towers with the beast tribes?
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
Unfortunately. That leaves us fighting Garlemald next expansion.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
You picked us. You should be confident. There's nobody else that could literally do it on the planet.
What?
Ironvald? Wait a minute.
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Okay. I guess wrong on that one.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Ironvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Okay. So is he gonna die? Calling it now. Ironvald dies. There's way too many people here. And they're crowding Ironvald too. Now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamoldva and Vamar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Ironvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
True.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan.
Also true.
With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fordola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Okay.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat.
I wouldn't put him down so quickly.
And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head.
Yep. Good old Xenos. Could always count on Xenos to be a pain in the butt.
I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Okay. Intense a little.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Somebody's got to do it. Fist bump.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
See ya, Arenvald. Please don't die while you're out there. Either you or your lady friend, or both of you, are going to die, I have a feeling.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light, or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime.
At least he said what we were all thinking, you know?
No. The fact is, I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
You got this, buddy.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Lunar Bahamut.
Oh, bloody thing.
Tataru.
Can you hear me? It's Tataru. Oh,
I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
He always seems to show up when we need him.
And I'm sorry to say he went running off
Of course
again
he
the
did.
moment we told him about Bahamut.
That's Estinian for you.
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
Okay.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Onto the breach. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this off since we got it started. I cannot type. Gotta, come on, go back to Ishgard. Oh, that's Idleshire. Foundation. Vinma Vim is apparently in our guild. I'm not taking advantage of that XP. Should be, but I'm not. Since we're relatively new to this place, Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Sarah can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinian. Good luck. I think I should begin at the Sky Steel Manufactory, so perhaps you could try the congregation. Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Congregation. On it, boss. Lucia. Good evening to you, Warrior of Light. Lord Emmerich sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Alamigo, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Not a pleasure. We got problems. I see. No, we were not aware Sir Estinian had returned to Ishgard, but as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord Emmerich, only to find him absent. In the event, I am afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. You'll find him, LSA? We're going to the airship landing, which is across from the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Big words. Big, difficult words. A lot of people.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
If he let himself be known. He's a sneaky one. Who's that?
First, the Scion's coin.
He was looking for us.
I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
I mean, we were looking for you, buddy.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
He thinks she's Alpha Node.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Uh-oh.
I am not Alphino!
Good old Alice.
If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Dang. She's going off.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
The one and the same.
To think the day would come when I should see this
Oh
living
my
with
lord.
my own eyes.
We got mistaken identity and a fanboy.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
And there's Alphino.
Estinian! It's been too long. No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Perhaps he sees them as brothers he never had. You learned how to talk with people rather at them. You can't keep them all to yourself forever. It's gotta be the brothers.
Huh. Good luck to them. It hasn't been easy being his sister, I can tell you that.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azis La.
Okay.
Azis La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Oh.
Aye. Tiamat.
His mate.
His mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azis La, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together?
Sounds good.
I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
It is Justinian. Straightforward and to the point. It's been quite some time since I last set foot on Azazel, but I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet with Tiamat during your visit. Alas, not. We have no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I have studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Sarah is the person to ask. As far as I know, she is the only one of us to have met Tiamat face-to-face. Even now, she remains, It helped that Midgard Sommer was there to introduce me. Yes, I was a friend of her father. I too have met with Tiamat. After the Dragonsong War came to a close, I came here to speak with her. A worm who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she harbored any thoughts of vengeance and asked as much. She said no. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undimmed. It torments her, even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is part of me. I feel his emotions as my own, and I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. And in his absence, it fails to me to watch over her. I'm just going to take the gill, really. Tiamat awaits this way. There's Tiamat. There's the destination. They're really hidden under there. Will Tiamat speak to us? Oh, yes. My sire's mortal companion, what bringeth thee back to this forsaken place, child of man?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
That my sins should be repeated. I sense not the faintest stirring. As to who could have called him forth, I know none, save the dragons of Mercidia, our children. So was it a dragon? The Icon claimed their souls when he first manifested, and robbed of their will, they became tools of the Algon's dark designs.
Much like those held here in Asisla. If dragons who worship Bahamut are required to summon him, that must mean...
Dragons of Mercidia are at the mercy of Assassian. Accursed Assassians, vile minions of darkness. Again you would profane the memory of my beloved and strip our children of their freedom and their dignity. Are there no depths to which you would not stoop? She mad. She big mad.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering.
True.
But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What would Alice have for me, Slayer of Dragons?
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Oof. Yep, you made her mad. You're good at it, aren't you? Would I free, I would answer thine insolence with fire, but words have to suffice. Call, mortals, it is I who did first summon my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contend with icons cannot well be ignorant of the consequence.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Indeed. Ask the Dragon Slayer, and he will tell thee the power we of the First Brood willed. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. But it is of little matter, for even had I the strength to resist, I yet lack the strength to break my shackles. A prison shall be my tomb.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Speakest thou in earnest?
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
A chance to make amends, to lay Bahamut's memory to rest. When our own star-faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary, and now your foes would bring about her destruction. That I cannot allow. For the debt I owe to Hydaelyn, to all those who suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of man. We just made a powerful ally. Powerful ally. Dang. We're gonna free her? Where's Grahatia? There he is. While Parksies have been shown to be effective in curing the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger and immeasurably more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints only to find that the process had failed, we'd be hard-pressed to contain her. And then before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here? Why, yes, we can. We can indeed. The Alligans kept detailed records on all their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. We shall leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to removal of those shackles. I know Alphanod and Sarah here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Sir Justinian, I'm both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of this star, though it is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know of all her sorrows, I once too fought myself in a prison of despair, and while I understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape, it took the encouragement of braver soldiers than I am to make the first step toward a brighter future, and now it would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you're not as young as you look. Yep, when our work is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tartaru's famous tea. And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to task at hand, then. I believe the nodes gathering Tiamat's restraints are located in the sector known as Flagship. Ah, yes, we are familiar with it. The Aerochemical Research Facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this, a spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. What you just happen to be carrying around with you. I suppose that seemed rather odd. To explain, Rambros, Aureliange, and I are researching the use of spirit vessels and the transference not only of memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines. And so I keep one at the ready should an opportunity to test our theories arise. And for its use, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being a royal blood. And armed with that spirit vessel, I posit they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It seemed worth a try, at least. Agreed. We will take good care of it. To the flagship, then. To the flagship. The flagship. Let us split up and search the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraint.